Hi, this is Ali Fazal, and you're watching Bollywood Hungama. I think it's a great platform. I think it's really coming in big. It's a wave that's taking over, not just India. India very new right now to it, but the entire world. And this is something that cannot stop because, there are two sides to it. I think two sides to every coin. Like I said, like I would not personally would ever want to leave my films, my cinema, my celluloid. But at the same time, in fact, I was very iffy about this at first. Anand Tiwari, my director, he came to me and he said, "Yeah, I want to narrate you something really cool, and it's a web film we're doing." And I said, "Yeah, what web? क्या होता है web? मैं trailer देखता हूँ web पे." But no, then he gave me the script and it was brilliant. And then the cherry was Yashraj, and then the way literally they cuddle me up, and it's like this family, and then the way they shot it. So actually, if you see, it's like a proper film, and which is why I think we're having a couple of screenings, and we're opening at Mami, but we're also having private screenings because everybody in the team is like, yeah, this is as good as a film. But obviously for the web, our attention span is very low. So you cannot have, there's no point, it's stupid to have a full entire feature film. So I think they're going to break it into 4 or 5 parts or something like that. So yeah, I'm quite excited. If you ask my producers, I think I've always been apprehensive even about the films I'm doing. So it's always a bad start, But I always have a lot of questions. And until unless I'm convinced that space or that, and let's be honest, you can't just do everything for the love of it. You have to see, even your producers, they play the biggest part, because you might have one of the most beautiful scripts, brilliant director, and then nobody sees it, and we have examples, even this year, so many good films. So yeah, I was apprehensive. I was not sure because the first time I'm stepping into something like this. Short films or ads, they're different, they're fine. But this is a full film. So, yeah, I was. My second question was, EIB and all do great stuff. But they're trying to drive a point home. They don't really care about your quality. They're making it very home video-ish. So that was my second question, I hope we're not shooting a home video and just uploading it on YouTube, because, then, are you breaking the fourth wall or not? So I think that's what really convinced me, because it was literally just shot like a film, even our cameras were all REs and everything, and the technical team, the DIs, the color corrections, the editing, everything. So it wasn't anything short of that. I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Because at this point in my life, I can actually sit back and say, you know what? Today I'm thinking of this. And maybe I might want to shoot it tomorrow. And maybe, I want to upload it day after. And who knows? 10,000 people might watch it. And who knows, I might just earn money off it. So, I don't know, but it's great because we at least have that freedom today. Yesterday back in the day it was, कि वो यार ideas तो बहुत हैं, लेकिन आपको producer ढूंढना है, distribution ढूंढना है, ये ढूंढना है कि एक छोटा सा 2 मिनट का idea भी, एक ad भी अगर है आपको, या तो ad होना चाहिए. You can't even, short films is a very, I don't know why I consider it a very niche thing, but it's not. Anything can make it. Anybody can make it. So, yeah, I won't be surprised if I end up actually shooting a film myself. I've written so many stuff, so many things that I actually want to shoot. Yeah. It's wrong in every sense. I think that's what it is. It's a love story track backwards. It's how usually your films end up in the marriage. Here it starts there, and then you start picking out the flesh and seeing the skeleton of everyone, because you can be lovey-dovey, you can, we fall in love with the best qualities of a person, but do we fall in love with the bad ones, or how much do the bad qualities really affect, the largest scheme of things? So idhar matlab basically kya hai yaar, India mein, when we marry, it's two families getting married.
Absolutely.
It's not, no matter how cool you become, 2015 or 2030, matlab, you know, we're actually a very mixed generation. So we are constantly trying to ape the West. At the same time, we're trying to save our culture. So we end up in this mix. And this is one of those rare situations where you see, like my character, he's Pawan, he's a chef. A very cool guy, chilled out, even his clothes are very normal. Bombay boy, not Bombay boy, but lives in Bombay. The girl is also in Bombay, and these guys, you know, they meet and then love. And she's from Delhi, so her family is this posh Delhi family, which is totally, matlab, effed up, if I can say that, you know, in many ways. And his family is that typical Kanpuriya family, lower middle class family. Lekin, to wo, I mean, you will see spurts of it, like when he gets angry, you know, is when, you know, you lose all the layers and conditioning of the new city. तो उसका जो गंदापन आता है, तो वो जब गालियाँ देता है, तब you'll see the hints of, you know, Kanpur and UP and everything. But even Angira, I think, I mean, she's done a fab job. It's not also exactly a battle between two different cultures. Culture तो इंडिया ही, दोनों इंडियन ही हैं. हाँ, different, geographically different, but I think it's also about how इन दोनों का चिट्ठा खुल जाता है कि भाई actually you guys are this, your values are that. You might preach something, you might be sitting in a drawing room with your buddies and saying like, I really support, you know, blah blah blah. But inside you're, you know, I mean, that's pretty much what's happening in our country these days. Anyway, सब दो तरफा है. But I don't want to get serious. But yeah, so I think that's a very sweet thing which these guys have tried to say, and that too with comedy. Yeah, इतना सोच नहीं है.
Quirky comedy, not slapstick.
Not slapstick. No, not slapstick. Yeah. I mean, even if you see the last part of the trailer, which everybody's, you know, going on about the whole massager thing, but it's hilarious because where it comes from, why is there a, so advice: never have a bachelorette in the same hotel where you're having the marriage. When your parents are around, don't. Things can go awfully wrong. Definitely. I mean, I think you get that freedom, you get that, I mean, you're catering technically globally. You're hitting online to everybody across the globe. You can't, I mean, I won't be surprised if someone puts a ban on that, on something there. But yeah, I mean, you know, you're free to do whatever you want. I think that was something that, it wasn't like because of that we started using cuss words. You know, it was just there. So even the abuses, the things, it's not like, मतलब चलो छूट मिल गई है, but it's there. It's just there for a reason. Well, I mean, we shot it like a film. I think the only thing different was that we literally finished it in 12 days, 12 to 15 days. We wrapped the entire film. So that was really cool. Anand was a new director, you know, that I mean, first time I've worked with him, but I've known him for a while. He's a very old friend. So those things are like any other film set, yeah. So I didn't feel anything different at the time because we also shot it like a film. It's not like they had the episodes in mind or anything like that. That was decided later, I believe. I don't know. Yeah. No, nothing like that. I mean, I think usually the films that I've kind of picked have been things that have been different from what I've done the last time. But at the same time, even this was something very different. Not like crazy different. I don't know how much it'll help me eventually, but as for films, I mean, the films are happening. I'm only currently shooting something, and we're set for release early next year. I think that's a two-way thing. It can happen in films also. I think it depends on literally like the director pushing you. I mean, if my director pushes me, I might be able to play anything on film as well as web. So that, I don't think that is per se. I mean, unless you're really you're making the film on web, you know, then you have access. But even there, on film also, if you're making it, you're part of the team, you know, you get to decide who the character is, what I want to play today, then yeah, I mean, that's fine. A short film,
Anything,
yes.
anything.
Yeah, I've already shot one actually, but I haven't edited it. So it's a concept film, very interesting film. So I don't know, maybe I'll put it up. But we're looking at shooting one another short film. I want to make. I've always wanted to make. So yeah, I'll probably. I think directing is really kick-ass. I think that runs the show. We're puppets, yeah. At the end of the day, unfortunately, fortunately, the actors are the ones who get the accolades and the payments and blah blah whatever. But it's a director's medium. So yeah, eventually, I think yeah, I mean, I definitely want it. Yeah, I think they've been very sweet, very kind because they had no reason to come to me. I'm a non-YRF talent, and I think Adi's really liked the idea of me being part of this, and Ashish, the whole gang, and they're really awesome. I mean, I would love to work with them, on even a larger scale. Not that they made this any less of an experience, but yeah, it was great. It was awesome. So but right now we're shooting Happy Bhaag Jayegi, which is Anand Rai's film, and that's me, Abhay, Dinah, and after that I think we step into Pooja Bhatt's film, which has been, getting delayed this whole year. So I think Jan we start. Yeah. So let's see.